What is going on, you legends and legendettes of the interwebs? My name as always is Schor, and welcome to the Not So Daily Vlog number 85. And today is Sunday the 28th of May, in which I'm recording it, but it's going to be uploaded on Monday the 29th. So I hope you guys are doing well. So as you guys may know, I do a lot of Younow streams, and I did one yesterday, or if you're watching this on Monday, which will be, it'll be Saturday that I did it. It went down really well. Met a lot of cool new people, and obviously they found me and all this, etc. We got onto the subject of tattoos, which is obviously, as you guys may know, is going to be the title of today's video. Now, tattoos for me are my life. You know, every tattoo I've got represents either a milestone or just generally something I really love. During this Younow broadcast that I had yesterday, I got a random person come into my stream, and they posted in chat, how did you manage to get a job with that many tattoos? You know, in fairness to them, how did I manage to get a job with so many tattoos? But in truth, all my tattoos can be covered up, and obviously the only one that I can't cover up is obviously on my hand. But that's not something I agree with. I don't believe tattoos should be covered up, in the sense that everybody has their own individuality within this world, everybody has their own way of expressing themselves. And today I just want to go through obviously some of the meanings behind my tattoos, because a lot of the time tattoos are conversation starters, especially if you're on a face-to-face basis with customers. Yeah, okay, it may not look that professional because they may think you're from a gang or generally something like that, but a lot of the time it will be received in such a positive way, and that way you can explain why you have these tattoos, and then half the time people will be like, oh, I know a little bit more about that person, if that makes sense. So today, guys, we're going to go through some of my tattoos. In fact, no, we're going to go through all of them, because I have only got 13, and I want more. I want a shit ton more. But I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and if you do, at any point throughout this video, hit me up with a massive one up on that like button down below. Now, the first tattoo I ever got was my Atreyu tattoo. Obviously, you guys will be getting a close-up of it. I'm literally just talking in generalities at the moment. It was done when I hit my 18th birthday, and it's of my favourite band. I know it sounds really cliche, but obviously these guys helped me through a shit ton of stuff going on in my lives. In my lives? I had tons of lives, apparently. That was the main reason I got it. And the reason I haven't got it covered up is because, first of all, it's my first tattoo, and I generally don't regret it in any way. But second of all, it's like the first father and son thing that me and my dad did. And so obviously that's why it means so much to me. And then next up, I got the 3 stars on my wrist. Now these 3 stars, you'll notice you've got 2 small stars at the back, and then one big star at the front, sorry. Now these 2 stars at the back represent the past and the present, and the big star in the front represents the future, in which the future is always bigger, and that you should always leave your past and your present behind, and just keep looking forward to the future, because you don't know how bright it's going to be, and just keep working towards them goals that you really want to do in life. And then after that, I got a diamond tattoo. Now this isn't obviously the best tattoo in the world, I will openly admit that, but this was actually done by a very close friend of mine, who again, you know, he's helped me through a lot, and you know, I grew up with this kid all the way throughout high school, and so when he said, you know, I can give you a tattoo if you want, I literally jumped at the chance. And yeah, it's just a little diamond. It just represents my friendship towards him, and obviously I don't want to get that covered up. Then after that, I got my koi fish, which is obviously just above my diamond. And this obviously represents my love for the Japanese lifestyle, the Japanese tattoo industry. And the koi fish itself is just a generally really beautiful creature. Not just that, obviously the koi fish in the Japanese culture represents, or is rather a symbol of success and wealth. So obviously that's why I've got a koi fish so big on my arms, because I can always use that as inspiration to, again, achieve my goals and success in life. I completely forgot, that wasn't actually my next one. The next one that I got was Suffer for Your Art across the chest. Now, I've grown up around BMXing and skateboarding, and obviously with those 2 sports, there incurs a lot of injuries, one in which I obviously sustained severely, and that I missed out half my college education because of it. And no matter what I went through, I still love the art of it. I still love the achievement you get from learning a new trick and stuff. So obviously that's why I've got Suffer for Your Art tattooed across the chest. Then on the back of my legs, I have got 2 Tudor roses. which is very, very simple. I'm English, I love Britain, so everywhere I go I've always got a piece of Britain with me, so it's very, very nice and simple. So moving on from that one. Then next up I got my gypsy lady on the inside of my arm. Now obviously this sleeve is a work in progress, don't get me wrong, and obviously this is just a little homage to my mother, and she's not a gypsy, don't get me wrong, but I just wanted to incorporate a woman in some part to the sleeve because my mum raised me. I nearly drove her to, you know, to insanity, if you will, at certain points throughout my life and my childhood, so that's just like a little homage to her. Then I got my family owl, which is very, very self-explanatory, and then the owl obviously just represents no matter how far away I am from home, I can always fly back, in quotation marks. I know it sounds really cliche, but obviously that's why I got the owl, plus I love owls, and yeah, it's just one of those tattoos that I just had to get, because obviously family means everything to me, and again, I had to show that an appreciation for everybody that's ever stuck by me and pushed me to be better a person, really. And then I got the 2 roses on my shoulders. This I just thought would really tie in with the Suffer for Your Art, and obviously each rose represents the injury that I went through with a fractured skull and a fractured ankle, and then obviously no matter how bad something can look, you can always get better, and you know, you can be more beautiful, I guess is the sense of it. So obviously a rose has its thorns. I shouldn't have to go through it, but you get the image. And then last but not least, I've got my 8-bit heart. Now this one is very, very special to me. Obviously if you guys have been watching my channel, you know exactly what I'm like with my old school video games. A lot of people seem to mistake this for a Minecraft heart, which is in fact false. It's more of just a general 8-bit heart, just to remind me that video games are life. That sounds really gay and like really nerdy and geeky, but yeah, obviously I love my video games, and I just remember the first game I ever played was in the arcades in my hometown, which is like 5 minutes down the road from me, and yeah, it's just a really, really good time. One tattoo I almost completely forgot to mention as well was the jigsaw piece that I have on my right titty. I absolutely love the Saw films, so some of you guys may have recognised this jigsaw piece before, but yeah, this is just for my favourite horror film franchise, and yeah, it looks pretty cool on its own. And then obviously I've always got a piece missing when I'm away from home. If you guys haven't realised by now, I'm incredibly homesick most of the time. So that about wraps up that video, guys. I mean, obviously, you get the image. Tattoos should not be, in a sense, hidden, because they are a really, really good conversation starter. You know, unless they are really distasteful, or unless they're like really racist. Like, for example, if you've got Hail Hitler right down your arm, then I can obviously understand why you'd want that covered up, which you shouldn't do anyway, because it's very, very wrong. But yeah, I believe tattoos should be let out freely. They are a really good conversation starter, and you know, people are going to learn a bit more about you. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to hit a massive 1-up on that like button down below. I'm going to try and do a vlog at least once a week, either going on about my week, maybe I'll even go out skating in a couple of days, or just to have a general sit down chat with you guys away from the consoles, because my vlogs seem to be the most longest running thing on this channel, so I can't say no to it really. But I hope you guys enjoyed. You can of course hit me up on my personal accounts, which can be followed in the description down below. I'm going to try and be doing a Younow once a week as well, and I don't know in terms of videos how many I'll do a week. I'm going to try at least do 1 a week. But yeah, until next time, I love your faces. Mwah. Express yourself, be happy with yourself, and until next time, goodbye.